Are you gonna try to go live from the?
He already got it up. I'm already getting this together.
Oh, nice.
Game time, fellas.
Same time, fellas.
Sir, we live from my page.
Did you tag us?
Ten seconds.
2 on mine. Boom.
2 on yours, man. I mean, we about live then, right?
We live.
I think we live then. Let's get it, man.
Live,
Welcome into the
boys.
Never Made It podcast. Live from UC on campus, as you see behind me right here, right now. Like I said, Never Made It, sports bets, sports topics, sports picks. We got all of that for y'all today and more. It's going down today, man. The energy is up. It's nice and early. It's a crisp Cincinnati, Ohio morning. We on UC's campus. Tim, what's good with you this morning, man? How you feeling, brother?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I got something I gotta say today. Good morning, first of all, fellas. Good morning, first
Good
of all.
morning.
But
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, brother.
I got something I gotta say. I gotta get off my chest. You know what I mean?
Get it
And
off. Get it off, man. Get it off.
yes, sir, man. First and foremost, man, there comes a certain point in time in your life when you gotta acknowledge, sometimes people are just better than you at certain situations. Sometimes people have more knowledge than you in certain things, and that's okay. It's okay to admit that. It's okay to say that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Last week I made a bet with Ant, and I told him he didn't know what he was talking about. I told the guy that he was out of his mind. You know what I mean? He took LSU to lose, which was, to me, absurd over Ole Miss. I didn't understand that at all. But like I said, sometimes you got to acknowledge when others are better. Sometimes you got to acknowledge when people are smarter. And quite frankly, he's not either one of those. But I gotta give credit where it's due. He made the right pick. He made the right decision, and he did his thing, man. Shout out to Ant for that pick.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I mean, Ole Miss SEC champions this year, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Ant Bayless, man. And you was supposed to. He set the floor for you. You was supposed to hit him with the, I look better than you. I cook better than you. I get more bitches than you. Yeah, I'm taller than you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
My shoes fit better than yours.
What's understood don't need to be explained, brother.
I heard that.
Understood.
I heard that, man. Well, look, it's another day for us to get into some more drama, all right? I'm sure we're going to have some disagreements. I don't know if we're going to go to that length again because LSU Ole Miss was crazy. But Alabama at home, 10.5-point favorites over Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt beat them last year. What's the quarterback's name? Pavia? I can't pronounce. I don't want to mess it up. I know it's one of them.
Diego Davia.
Diego Pavia. All right. This is the quarterback that beat Alabama last year. He been balling this year. When is the last time you've seen Vanderbilt in the top 15?
I couldn't tell you, brother.
So 10.5-point favorites. Who y'all rolling with? And I'm gonna go to you first, brother.
All right. Well, I want to talk about a couple of difference makers. Alabama's quarterback, Ty Simpson, has thrown for 1138, 11 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions.
Oof.
Alabama as a team has rushed for 488 yards. That's Alabama. I think Ty Simpson is going to be the difference maker. But for Vanderbilt, Diego Davia has 1,100 passing yards, 13 touchdowns. But Vanderbilt has 3 running backs over 200 yards. As a team, they've rushed for 1,100 yards and 18 touchdowns this year. So they control the line of scrimmage. I think that might be a problem for Alabama. I mean, when Alabama played Florida State is very similar to Vanderbilt in the fact that Florida State has over 1,000 yards rushing this year as well. So it might be a tough game for Alabama. I'm going to roll with Alabama to win. I upped the spread a little bit. I got a Vanderbilt's plus 17.5.
All right, that ain't bad, man. I like that. Plus 17 and a half, too. You got a lot of wiggle room for real, man.
Right.
I know you said you dabbling in spreads now instead of just money lines. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, I like it. Plus 17 and a half. They could, I don't think they got a chance to win the game. I think Alabama is going to come out here and take care of business today. I think Alabama is going to be salty about what happened last year, and it ain't no way in hell. There is no way in hell Vanderbilt beats them twice, and they won once in the last 40 years.
Dang.
Alabama is not giving this up again today. You can bet a lot of shit. You can surefire bet Alabama winning the game today. I don't know about how much, but I definitely got Alabama on the money line to win. I know the money line's not that great. If I'm making a spread pick, which I'm not because it's just too many points for me, I would probably roll with Vanderbilt. I would actually probably tease it up to something like that, 17 and a half, because I like that. Because
Right.
just in case Alabama come out there and they might win by 2 touchdowns, you can still win your ticket. So
Exactly.
I fucks with that. Tim, where you looking at on this bet?
Yeah, guys, we're gonna roll with a clean sweep here. Only thing I disagree with Ann is that it's gonna be a tough time because I think the main thing that neither one of you mentioned is last year's game. Vanderbilt beat Alabama. And I think that's going to be on Alabama's mind, as in revenge. I think they're going to come out sharp. I think they're going to come out focused. I think they're going to come out with nothing but basically rage for the most part because they want revenge and redeem. You know what I'm saying? So, and like
Absolutely.
Ant said, he listed the numbers. You got a quarterback that has over 1,100 yards. You have a running back that you have multiple running backs that has been doing, doing swell, doing their thing. You got the receiver core. This is Bernard Grimmy Bernard. Is that how you say it?
Hmm.
Seems to be their lead guy. With over 300 yards on the season so far with 4 touchdowns. I mean, I like Alabama here in a clean sweep because not only are they at home, but they're gonna. I believe they have revenge on their mind for the most part. So, I mean, yeah, I like Alabama in a big game here. Big game.
Okay, Tim got Alabama winning big. Alabama ranked 10th, Vanderbilt ranked 16th. So I'm sorry, I said top 15, but they're 16th. But they right there though. If they win today, they'll be top 10. Fuck top 15 for real, for real. So,
Yeah.
and again, that score last year was 40-35. So I don't think Vanderbilt gets nowhere near 40 this year. I think Alabama is. I think they just beat Georgia last week. So we'll see if they got a hangover or we'll see if they come to play, man. But I ain't gonna linger on that too much longer because shoot, everybody's in. We all in the same accord on that.
Yep.
Miami on the road at Florida State. Miami is the favorite in this game. 4.5 point favorites. The over under is at 54 and a half. You can get Miami for minus 190 on the money line if you believe in Miami. So tell me who you believe in, Tim.
I want to roll with Miami, man. Miami is playing really good football. Miami not only is Miami seeming to be like doing the right things at the right time, but they're playing really good football. They have the transfer quarterback who was he came from where did he come
Georgia.
from? From Georgia, yeah, exactly. From Georgia. I mean, he's doing swell. I mean, he doesn't seem to be missing a beat. I mean, he's balling, man. I mean, the numbers are the numbers. I mean, right now, Florida State are playing with desperate because I believe if they lose, I'm not so sure if they're going to make the playoffs if they take a loss. So I believe Florida is playing with desperation. But I mean, Carson Beck for the most part, he's doing really good. 7 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. I mean, the line has protected him well. He's only been sacked 3 times. I believe he's doing swell. I'm gonna take Miami here in a pretty. I think that game is going to be close. I think that's going to be a pretty close game. But I'm going to go with Miami.
Okay, respect, respect. I'm I'm looking at Florida State's quarterback. He been a nice dual threat. He been doing his thing. He had a bad game last week versus Virginia.
Mhm.
But I'm also looking at Carson Beck, Miami's quarterback, who you just brought up. He's experienced. He's seasoned. He already looks. I mean, to me, he looks like an NFL quarterback.
He
I mean, he's
does.
doing it at Miami, and he did it at Georgia last year. He only got 7 touchdowns, 3 picks, so nothing major. But he's a senior quarterback, so he's a professional football player as far as I'm concerned. He's 6'4", 220 pounds. He's a quarterback's quarterback, especially in college. That's huge for a college quarterback. A lot of them don't even have meat on their bones. I think Miami gets out there, and I think Miami get it done easy. They favorite by 4.5. I think they win by 6.5, at least a touchdown or more. They might only win by a touchdown, but 7 points is a lot for these two teams in this matchup like this. So I got it, Miami, 30-24. Maybe 30 to 20. I'll say 30 to 23, just to make sure my stuff covers 6.5 points. Miami. What you got, Ant?
Well, for the second week in a row, I'm going to expose the frauds. It was LSU last week. It's Miami this week.
Oh,
Florida, Florida State is going to come out there and handle business. I'm going to tell y'all something. Florida State has 1,345 yards rushing, 20 rushing touchdowns this year. Okay,
4 games.
Florida
Shit.
in 4 games. Now, mind you, Florida State has. Let me look at my notes. They have 5 rushers over 150 yards. That's insane. They also, like Vanderbilt, control the line of scrimmage. 20 rushing touchdowns in how many games? 4 or 5?
Four gas, 5 rushing touchdowns a game.
Yeah.
5 rushing touchdowns. Man, that's insane. I think Miami can't handle
But
that.
does that make you worry about their quarterback play at all, though? What if they have to pass the ball? What if they go down early 10-3?
Well, I'm going to give you another stat. Right now, on average, Miami, or not Miami, Florida State scores over 50 points a game. Over 50 a game this year. And they played Alabama, too. So let's not forget that. It's not just scrubs. I have Florida State winning by 10 points.
Ooh, complete
Forget
opposite
the.
of me.
And here's the thing.
Whoa.
Forget the quarterback play.
Whoa.
Forget the quarterback play. I mean, both quarterbacks' numbers are very similar.
We need to
It's
win.
the it's Florida State's rushing attack. They can't handle that.
How long?
Now, now listen.
Thank you.
Now listen, and
Talk to me.
I would like my redeem. You talking about you exposing? I would like my redeem. Okay.
Absolutely.
uh I would like, I'm gonna take same bet, same thing, you know what I'm saying? There's no way Miami loses this game. Not only do I think they not only lose, but you got them losing by 10. No
Two
way. No,
scores. Now,
no.
now hold on for a second. Let me throw something out there. Not only is Florida State scoring 50 points a game, they're only allowing 19 points a game. They're blowing every team out, man. In the rushing, bro, you got to be able to run the football.
Absolutely, man. You definitely got to be able to run the football. But I think Carson Beck is going to make the plays that need to be made. After I watched Virginia last week, they couldn't do nothing with Virginia's running game either. And I know Virginia
But
don't got the hogs that Miami got.
but I'm glad you brought that up because Miami has only 600 rushing yards so far this season with 9 touchdowns. I mean, Florida State's basically doubling that.
Yeah,
Well,
I hear.
it's go I'm confused, but last week did Florida State blow out Virginia? Just help me out on that.
No, they did not. Well, but we watched the game. Now, Virginia has a mobile quarterback. Do you see Carson Beck running anywhere?
uh I'm, I'm
Except for running away from the SEC. But besides that,
that's a good one. I'm just saying, Virginia put up 46 points. The shutout defense, that's, they've put up
mm,
46 points. So
okay,
I
okay,
don't know what you now. Granted that 11 of those 46 did come in overtime. You know what I'm saying?
right,
But
5 quarters, yeah.
yeah, five. You exactly five. But I
Oh no,
mean,
no,
hey,
six quarters. Sorry about that.
46 is 46. You know what I mean?
True.
So hey, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm sorry, but same
I
bet, same time next
same
week. I
bet.
want my redeem.
I hate to say I told you so.
Man, I'm convinced that Miami gonna win, but I'm not as convinced as you is, Tim. Again, I can't. I ain't going making a bet on Miami. Not them.
Oh,
Maybe
don't go
another,
back.
perhaps another game.
Don't go backwards on me, brother. Don't
No, no,
leave.
man, maybe another game, but I'm still on it with the 6.5. That's I stand firm on that. So I'm not moving or wavering from that.
Okay.
All right.
All
I don't want to have to get on here though and sound like you sounded 15 minutes ago.
right.
He said, I look better than you do. I dress better than you do. I
Oh
cook better than
man,
you. My bitch look better than yours. All right. My team wins Super Bowls. My
that
team
can't
win
happen.
NCAA
Yeah.
championships.
That can't happen, man. That can't happen.
Nah, but so Tim, you rolling with Miami. I'm rolling with Miami. And you sure you want to stay on that island? This is the last chance. This is my olive branch.
Absolutely. I like winning.
All right, I heard you, man. They ain't win last week. Florida State didn't. But all right, man, we gonna move on to the next one, man. We got Virginia on the road at Louisville. Louisville is 7-point favorites. Like Virginia didn't just beat Florida State last week. Now I get it, Louisville is at home. I get it, Louisville is undefeated. Virginia got one loss, 4-0 versus 3-1. But this game is real intriguing, man. Is Virginia what we think they are, or was last week just an aberration? And
I'm rolling with Virginia on this, and the only reason is the quarterback. I watched that game last week. You knew he was going to run the ball, and you could not stop it. And not only can he run, he can pass the ball too. Sometimes one player is a difference maker, and Virginia's quarterback, it looked like he couldn't be stopped against a good Florida State team. Give me Virginia. I'm going to take a winning margin of 7-11.
7-11.
Yeah,
You know, man, you know the odds on that, bro. Let's find out the odds on that because right
that
now
is
Virginia is 7-point underdogs,
right.
and you got them to win by 7-11. If you
Absolutely.
take Virginia minus 5.5 is 3 plus 356. It
Woo.
won't even let me take the spread up to 7.
Damn.
Minus 5.5 is plus 356. So if you really believe that, man, that's a lot of money to be made right there.
Yeah, I'm about to make another ticket.
I think Virginia can definitely win. I don't know if I would have it by 7, but they did just beat Florida State. So I mean, Louisville is not Florida State. Louisville don't have the recruits Florida State. Louisville don't got the campus Florida State got. Florida State can look at Louisville and say, "I look better than you. My girl look better than yours. My campus is better than yours. My athletic facilities is better than yours." All of that. So I'm taking Virginia too. I mean, like I said, Virginia can beat Florida State. Now they were at home. They was at home. The game went to double overtime. It took all of that and then some to beat Florida State, but they beat Florida State. So I'm definitely taking the plus 7. Maybe I might not go as high as you did with taking Virginia minus, like teasing it all the way that way, but plus 7 is good for me. Shit, plus 3, plus 2.5, anything plus I'm taking. What you got
Right.
on this, Tim?
I'm gonna roll the other way. I'm gonna take Louisville here. I just believe that their quarterback. I like him, but he's not. I mean, he has some room for improvement. I mean, he only has a 5 touchdown to 3 interception ratio. So definitely room for improvement. Um, but he does have over 1,000 yards on the season. I mean, I like the Brown brothers in the backfield, the running back Isaac Brown and I believe is Kwan
Hey,
Brown. Both of them have 3 TDs apiece. I mean, during the season, I like the way they get down. I mean, you got the receiver core is pretty solid. I mean, he seems to spread the ball out. The quarterback and Miller Moss, that is the quarterback. He spreads the ball around. I mean, I like you have. Let's see here. You got two, three, four, 5 receivers that has have touchdowns on the season. So if you ask me, I mean, and Louisville was at home. I'm big on the home field. You know what I mean? Big on the home field. So me personally, I'm gonna roll with Louisville here. I think it'll be close. Don't get me wrong. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be a good game. But
would
I
you go
think
spread or money line? The
I
spread is
would take
minus
money
7.
line. I would take the money line. I'll take
Take
the
the
money
money
line.
line.
Yeah.
Okay, so you giving Virginia their respect.
I am. I
You
am.
giving them
I'm
their
not against.
respect.
I mean, they're ranked for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. Taking the money line is a form of respect sometimes. I mean, it's like shit. I minus 7. It might be too many points. They might only win by a field goal at home. That might be
Right.
what the home field give them to win, especially in a game like this. Especially in a game like this, you don't really know who's quarterback. I mean, and you did bring up Virginia's quarterback, and he is a beast. But
Yeah.
the running back was balling too last week. All
Yeah.
right, it was like Virginia just looked like a straight up powerhouse, and they running back Taylor, I don't know if it's Jamari Taylor, but his last name Taylor. He only got 7 touchdowns. Not only, he got 7 touchdowns on the year. He got 397 rushing yards, so he's not averaging 100 yards a game. So it's not like he's just running all over the place. And the quarterback has 10 touchdowns, 4 picks, Chandler Morris. So he is willing to turn the ball over. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
they could have played over their heads last week. So I'm not picking Louisville is not out of the question in this game at all. I'm just giving Virginia even more respect and saying, damn it, y'all beat Florida State. Y'all go out here and lose to Louisville? Like
That,
that's what we
yeah,
doing?
that ain't gonna
You know what
happen.
I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, man. So I'm definitely rolling with Virginia Tech plus 6.5 or money line. The money line is plus 190. That's what I used to. But the plus 6.5, I almost feel super comfortable. They might be up after the first quarter, and I'm just sitting back watching, eating popcorn. You feel me?
Mhm.
Man, ain't you got any more on this game, man?
I'm good on this one.
All right, man. We about to get ready to queue up some UC footage. We about to get ready to move. They got practice right now. So give us about a little 30-second break. We'll be right back with y'all to keep this shit going. All right. Live from UC campus today. All right. We still got the Iowa State UC game to get into. That's about to be epic. That's about
Oh
to be
yeah.
epic for sure. Back there.
Tim,
Yo.
while we waiting, how you feel about Texas and Florida?
Oh man, I think it's good, man. I think it's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a banger. But I think Florida is just ultimately not enough for Texas. I think that'll be a. I mean, being that it's in Florida, I think it'll be a good test for Manning, for Arch Manning. But ultimately, I think Florida is just better. I mean, Texas is just better. So I think
Yeah,
Texas will win. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
right. Hopefully Arch does his thing today.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah, man. I'm back, bro. I appreciate everybody for taking the time with us. Wait a good, what is that, 4 or 5 minutes?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Shit, we still got the most important game to talk about for real, for real. This is why we here.
This is why we here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if y'all was wondering what's going on, they kicked us off the field for soccer practice, but they did it in a polite way, so I fucks with them.
Good stuff.
Nah, she was cool though. But all right, man. We got UC at home versus Iowa State, man. I don't know if everybody else is excited for this game as I am. UC is 1.5 point favorites. I'm really not sure why. I'm not gonna say I'm not sure why they are 3-1, but Iowa State is undefeated. UC They went on the road last week and beat Kansas in a banger, 37-34, I believe it was. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go to you, Tim. I'm gonna make my pick based off of what y'all tell me in a way. In a way. So I'm gonna see if who's going the direction that I'm going, and then I'm gonna jump in there. Go ahead, Tim.
This is going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a really good game. You got 5-0 against 3-1 UC. Now, I see you guys are at Cincinnati, and I could understand why you would go with Cincinnati being there. And quite frankly, I won't argue with you. I think it's going to be a clean sweep. I'm going with Cincinnati as well. Here's the thing. Now I can give you the reasons for Iowa State. You got the quarterback and Rocco Beck, I believe is how you said. He has over 1,000 yards. Okay, he has over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdown to 2 ratio. Does really good. Does really good. You know what I mean? I mean, he completes 65% of his passes. Does really good. And then you have the rushing game. Two you have two running backs that has 2 touchdowns. You have a running back that has five. I mean, the quarterback itself has 5 rushing touchdowns. You have the another running back or two or three other. I'm sorry, 3 other running backs. They just keep popping up on the screen. 3 other running backs that has scored. So you have a total of 5 running backs that has scored with the quarterback that has 5 touchdowns alone on his. Whoa. I did not even see that. Roll. Oh my God. He got the slide cone shirt. Holy smokes. Did not even see that. Holy
Hey,
smokes. I
how you
mean,
doing, man?
I could, I mean, like I said, I could understand why. I mean, I'm sorry I'm getting long winded here, but again, you got the receiver core. You got the receiver core. You have, you have one, two, three, four, 5 receivers over 100 yards on the season. You have 3 receivers that have scored touchdowns, one of them having 3 touchdowns on the season. I mean, the numbers are there for Iowa State, but it's just for me, I'm just going to go with the home team. I believe UC comes to play. Me personally, I took the over on this game on my slip. I took the over on my game. I believe UC does their thing. I really do. I think UC comes to play. I like their quarterback and Sortsby, I think is how you say his name. He has the
Oh
10 to
yeah.
1 touchdown ratio. I mean, he has rushing touchdowns, 4 touchdowns. I mean, I'm rolling with Cincinnati. I'm rolling with Cincinnati. I'm sorry I got long winded there, but I'm rolling with Cincinnati.
Well, I love Cincinnati, but I'm trying to make some money here. I thought that's why we was doing this, man. I thought the podcast was about bet slips and making money. You know what I mean? Now, I'm tired of the disrespect. You have number 14 ranked Iowa State. I'm not talking about top 25. I'm talking about top 15 in the country. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Cincinnati, they're a good football team, but who they played? Kansas State. Okay. Well, when was the last time Kansas State was good? When Will Howard was there? Number 14, and the line is at -1 or what is it, 1.5?
The line is at one and a
The
half.
line is
Yes.
1.5. My bad. Yeah, 1.5, brother.
Dis disrespectful. So I upped it to 3.5. I went Iowa State -3.5. If they're gonna win, they're gonna win. But -3.5 is plus money. So I could have took it up farther, made a little bit more money. But if they're gonna win, they're gonna win. -3.5, Iowa State, and trust me, they're gonna win by more than uh 4 points. Easy.
Ooh. Ooh. Easy. You got it easy. Iowa State easy.
Easy.
You on campus right now? Do you know where you at?
Hey, look, hey,
If some
check
of
the
these
hat,
people,
check
if
the
some
hat.
of these people
Hold up,
knew what
hold
you
up.
was betting over here,
Hey, check the hat. I'm showing love, but I'm trying to make some money. Iowa State, give it to me.
that's a backhanded compliment, man. Saying
Hey,
that you got that hat on. You talk about I'm showing love, but that's almost like
hey,
saying I don't want to get disrespectful. I don't mean to disrespect you, and then you say something disrespectful.
give me
Like
my
man,
money.
I'm taking UC today, man. I'm taking UC, and for a number of reasons. The main reason being all of these teams that's been going on the road, that's been ranked teams, and they going against home underdogs. They've all went on the road and they've been taking L's. Okay, I'm not about to go down the line of teams. Just know they've been taking L's. Ranked teams, especially when they're Iowa State-ish type ranked teams, if that make any sense. Like Iowa State, I mean, don't get me wrong, they are balling this year, but are they known for just 6-0? Do I even look right at Iowa State? I have to look that up. When the last time Iowa State was 6-0? Now, I definitely, I full disclosure, I had them winning this game yesterday, But I woke up this morning. I seen a couple different things. My mind got swayed. I'm taking UC at home. All right. I think Sorsby comes out and balls. Iowa State got two corners that's out, and with the way that UC has been passing the ball, I think that might actually spread. I wouldn't get all it's they got this player out or this corner is out. It's next man up. It is next man up, but this is Iowa State. Their next man up ain't the same. It's not like Ohio State's next man up. You know what I'm saying? And Sorsby got 10 touchdowns, 1 interception. Now they haven't been running the ball spectacularly well, but again, their quarterback is making plays and he's not turning the ball over. So I like that. I'm not even taking the 1.5. I'm going straight money line. UC. The money line is -110 for both teams. So this is literally a dead even split. So
Now you
I'm going
said
UC. Go ahead.
you said that's Iowa State that has two corners out.
Their two starting corners are out. I believe one of them is going for the season.
And now if I'm Cincinnati, if I hear that on the stat sheet, or on the injury report, and someone comes to me and they say, "Hey, their top two corners is out," I'm gonna look at them and say, "That sounds like a whole lot of not my problem." Because if I'm looking at my receiver core here, I'm looking at my receiver core. I got one, two, three, four, five touchdowns, six different receivers that have scored on the season. Okay, Cyrus Allen has 5 touchdowns on the season. He has over 200 yards, closing in on 3. You have Caleb Goody, who has a touchdown on the season. He has close to 300 yards on the season. Okay. Then you got the two, Joe Royer and Isaiah Johnson, who has also scored 2 touchdowns on the season. I mean, the receiver core obviously gets it done. And so if your top two corners is out, and you're going to tell me that my receiver core, who have been balling or at least doing stellar for the most part, they're here to play. That's not my problem. I'm sorry. Ball up. Next man up, like you said. And because it's Iowa State, like you said, their next man up ain't like Bama, Ohio State, Georgia. It ain't their next man up. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I got Cincinnati doing their thing here. I got them doing their thing.
Brendan Sorsby threw for 388 yards last week, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, on the road against Kansas. Now, in Kansas' defense, Jalen Daniels, he had 445 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. How do you lose that game? I don't know how they lose that game. That's the part that scares me. Now, Iowa
For
State's
sure.
quarterback, he's probably not Jalen Daniels. Like we can rest assured, I'm just gonna assume he's not as good as Jalen Daniels. But
Mm,
but Rocco Beck, 7 touchdowns, 2 picks, 1,100 yards through 5 games. So 1,100 yards through 5 games is not that impressive. That's about 250 yards a game, give or take. I
Right.
might be giving him too many, honestly. So that's really not that many games. That's not that many yards. He's
it's
not
not.
that impressive, and he's on the road today. And Iowa State, they've won their last 5 games dating back to last year too. Well, they played all 5 this year. I'm sorry. They
Mhm.
were one of the only teams that's played 5 games. Some usually you have a bye week by now. But I digress. They've won their last 5 games. The only road team they've beat in those 5 games is Arkansas State, which was 2 weeks ago. They beat the Red Wolves 24-16. I say that to say Arkansas State, UC. You went on the road to Arkansas State. The home field advantage got them an 8-point loss, and that's Arkansas State. You coming on the road to UC. UC ain't the craziest powerhouse, however, but they win a little bit. All right, they do know how to win a little bit. Okay, you see the hoodie. So with that being said, bro, I just don't. I'm almost using my logic of why I think Houston is going to get killed by Texas Tech today, because Texas Tech played Oregon State and Texas Tech destroyed Oregon State.
Mhm.
Houston played Oregon State and they went to double overtime. Oregon State is 0-5. So if you're a good team, you should just be erasing them off the paper. But Houston struggled with them. So I think Texas is going to dog Houston. So in that mindset, I don't think UC is going to blow Iowa State out. But the fact that Iowa State couldn't do nothing with Arkansas State on the road, like they beat them 24-16, but that's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. What you got over there, Mr. Cyclone? Hey,
A
tell me
win's a
something.
win. A win's a win. You said they didn't do nothing. I thought they won.
They won.
They won. They're undefeated and they're ranked 14th in the
Hey,
country.
in college football, though, it's the only sport that matters how you win. They pay attention to how you win too, as far as the rankings go. In this
Right.
in this grand scheme of things, yeah, I feel you. A win is definitely a win. But you do got to win certain types of way when you a bubble team. You know what I mean?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It,
So are you calling Iowa State a bubble team?
if Iowa State loses today, their playoff hopes are
It's
Oh
off
yeah,
and
over.
yeah,
going
yeah.
after one L because they're in the Big
Right,
12. It's
right,
not a powerhouse conference like that. It's not three teams ain't getting in from the Big 12.
right. I agree. No, they're ranked 14. I mean, people ain't giving them no respect, and I think honestly they see Vegas too. And with it being dead even at -110, I think that's going to motivate them. I mean, we're ranked 14 in the country, and you guys think Cincinnati's going to beat us? Watch what happens today. Watch what happens today.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I wish it wasn't so early, so we can get some feedback from some people. Even though I know what they all gonna say, UC obviously
Right.
where we at. But man, it's definitely an intriguing matchup, man. It's definitely an intriguing matchup. And UC don't really run the ball. They run the ball, but they don't run the ball like that. Their leading rusher has 227 rushing yards, and guess who their leading rusher is? The same as their leading passer, the quarterback.
Of
The
course.
Yeah,
quarterback leads the team in rushing. I mean, I don't know if that says more about him or it says more about their running back room. But hey, Sorsby is a dog, man. He's the best quarterback in this game today, man. I'm definitely rolling with him.
who did Cincinnati lose to this year? Somebody know?
They lost to Nebraska week 1, 20-17, on the at home. They was at home. They came here and beat us.
Okay,
And
that's
that's week
actually
one. We all know an early loss is basically the best time to lose. You know what I mean?
well,
And
not only that, but to Nebraska, that's actually a good loss. I mean, if that makes any sense.
And 3 points,
2017, yeah, that's not bad
three
at all.
points.
That's not bad.
Look,
exactly.
take that same logic. That's why I picked Nebraska to keep the game close versus Michigan because Nebraska beat UC by 3 points on the road. Then they travel into Michigan. Oh no, they had Michigan coming at home. I knew that Michigan wasn't really blowout type material. They're not blowing teams. They will blow a sorry team out, but a Big
Right,
Ten team or another team on their level, they're not blowing them out. And I watched Nebraska go on the road and beat a good UC team. Like I feel like UC is good. That Nebraska win is gonna look real good. If UC win today, that Nebraska win looks great. You feel me?
right,
Like
right,
y'all came here and did. Y'all the only team that's come here and won all season so far.
right.
You know, Iowa
Well, now
State. Like
I can see why they kept the line so close because I didn't know they lost to Nebraska by 3. That's pretty impressive.
that's pretty impressive,
I'm
man.
not changing my pick. I'm not because honestly, Nebraska's not ranked.
No, they not. They not.
Right,
They get a lot of love for Dylan Raiola.
right.
Hey, Ant,
What up,
better keep your head on the swivel. I see them young bulls by
bro?
walking past you
Hey,
looking at that. You
hey.
better keep.
Let me
You
tell you
better keep.
something. Let me tell you something. Hey, Tim. I saw him too, and guess what? OG don't miss. OG don't miss. Hey, they get slammed on their head out here, boy. They better be careful.
Yeah, all right, these college kids, brother.
Oh shit.
These college kids, man.
Yeah,
No, I'm loving the energy out here though, man. Even early though, man. Y'all can't see it, but it's a lot of people walking around. We got
Yeah.
people on the
yeah.
track. We got the soccer team out here about to get busy. Man,
That's
it's
fire.
definitely and being
Oh
as
yeah.
somebody that's worked on this campus for years, bro, they start drinking about now. I'm sure if we
Oh
go
yeah.
over to Calhoun Street, bro, they out there right now walking up in
It's gonna
suspenders
be
and shit, drinking.
it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit up there.
This might be their biggest home game of the year. They
It
probably wasn't going into it, but now that Iowa State is 5-0, I mean, how many 5-0 teams are you gonna get coming into UC?
right.
UC scheduled for the rest of the season. They got UCF at home. They got Oklahoma State on the road. They got Baylor at home. They got Utah on the road. They got Arizona at home, and they got BYU at home. Number 23 BYU. That's gonna be a
Okay.
banger.
Yeah.
And they finish up on the road at TCU. So this might be, depending on what BYU does the rest of the season, this could be their biggest home game of the season, for real.
Let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you guys a question. Living in the living in the city of Cincinnati, Big 12 team, with a game like today, a ranked team is coming into the city. The atmosphere, I'm sure, will be electric, right? Now,
Hmm.
here's my question. Let's say one way or the other, whether Cincinnati wins or they lose. D, I'll start with you. I want to ask you, what is the atmosphere like when a team loses or wins, and you guys live in the city? It's different when somebody doesn't live in a college city, but when you guys are there in the city, well, what is it like when after a game?
Delusional. When the Bengals win, they fucking delusional. When the Bengals win, they are delusional. They are the Cincinnati Browns. All right, they literally turn into, oh man, this is our year. Oh, we about to win the Super Bowl. Now they're the Cincinnati Browns because all they talk about now next year, next year. Oh, Joe Burrow hurt next year. Oh, that's all right next year. They delusional. That's the word that describes the Bengals fans. The UC fans, realistic. The UC fans, they gonna. That's why I say it don't make sense to ask nobody who y'all rooting for today. They are rooting for UC. You're not gonna find nobody on this campus other than Mr. Bayless over here to my right talking about Iowa State. Even the Iowa State fans probably think UC gonna win today. All right, it's just I think Iowa State's coach think UC gonna win. Okay, it's just
Oh shit! I
that's
can't
the
believe
vibes
it.
on campus. The vibes on campus is definitely pro UC. I don't know what you got to say, Ant, but that's how I feel about it. All right,
No,
don't get me
definitely the
started on the
vibes on
Reds.
campus. The vibes on campus are obviously UC. To answer Tim's question though, the atmosphere in the city when you know UC loses. Honestly, I don't want to be disrespectful, but UC's our little cousin because this is Ohio State town. I mean, it's Ohio State. You understand? So when UC loses, it's like looking at your little cousin and going, "Man, I really wish he gets it together because we good. We this is Ohio State, but in Cincinnati, there's more Ohio State fans than RUC fans. I mean, it just is what it is, man. So
Yeah.
I hope after the loss today, I hope my little cousin gets it together, and we'll be back. We'll be back again. We still love our little cousin, but he's our little cousin.
For sure. No, I get that. I can dig that.
Yeah,
But look though, too, the Reds though, I like the Reds fans. The Reds fans they might actually be the most down to earth, realistic fans for real, for real. All the Reds fans wanted to do this year was make the playoffs, and we
that's it.
did. We got
Right.
swept right out the first round, and they cool with that. Ain't nobody go crazy. You don't see people on Twitter or Facebook slamming Ellie or slamming none of the pitchers, Hunter Green or none of them. No, they cool. They just wanted to make the playoffs. They just want to have a game, a meaningful game in October or
Yeah.
September, October. You know what I'm saying? That's all they wanted. So the Reds fans, bro, I like the Reds fans. Fuck the Bengals fans though. Okay. All right. I don't mean that literally, but bro, them Bengals fans, I deal with them every day, all day. You know, I work at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's
Yeah.
all I deal with is Bengals fans coming in there talking about what they gonna do next year. I was a believer. I think Joe Burrow is the engine that runs the team. But yeah, the Bengals fans are delusional. The the Bearcat fans are loyal, and the Reds fans are realistic. That's the atmosphere I get.
I can dig
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Man, but man, we gonna get off of this and get into some bets, man, because that's why everybody here. I know anybody that's watching, y'all here for the sports tickets. Y'all know we be hitting tickets. I know y'all be seeing them on the Facebook page. Never made it. I don't know if y'all be on the YouTube, but you need to go to the YouTube page, liking it and subscribe it, like it and subscribe it. Never made it podcast. All right. Saturdays is me, Tim, and Ant. Sundays is me, Tim, and Ryan, and we're gonna have more guests throughout the whole shebang. So just get ready for it, get used to it, all right? Because we ain't going nowhere. This is only episode 7. We here to stay. What y'all got to say about that?
Man, you got NBA still to come. Baseball
Man,
playoffs is here. We ain't even touched on that yet. You know what I'm saying?
man,
We ain't even gotten to the heart of the NFL and college seasons yet. College basketball is coming. Never Made It is here. You know what I'm saying? For those of you, if you supported the Talking Crazy sports show that was there, you're gonna love the Never Made It. It's better. It's more exciting. It's a crew. You know what I'm saying? We got before it was a one man army. Now it's a crew. You know what I'm saying? The best of
a
the best
crew.
guys at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Nothing but good, knowledgeable guys who know their sports talk. You know what I'm saying? A good, exciting talk, man. I love it. I love it.
Hey, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
It
Let's
don't
get into
make
these.
sense.
Let's get into these tickets, man.
Let's
Yes,
do it.
sir. I'm gonna get into my double up first because I want to get. I got a Hail Mary ticket today, and you know I don't normally do that. That's some Aunt Bailey shit. But I got an
All right.
8 legger today, like 8 legger. I was just so confident in these games today, man. Maybe it's the vibes on campus. Maybe it was
Woo.
the weed I smoked this morning. Maybe it's this vape in my hand. I don't know. But either way, bro, these bets right here is looking good. And remember, whoever you getting your bets from, you need to rock with us because we pick better than they do. We look better than they do. Our show is better than theirs. All right. We at places that they ain't. Okay. We doing big things out here that they ain't doing. All right. You can check our bets before we place them, and then you can check them after and see if they hit because they hit because they simple like that. On
And
the
like you
double up, the
said,
first one
dude,
I got. Hey, you hear me, man? You
Like
hear me?
man, like you said, bro, we not just talking. Like we're posting the tickets. You know what I'm saying? We're posting the tickets. We ain't just bluffing and talking to y'all. We're like when we telling y'all we hitting, we're posting the tickets that are on the Facebook page. If you guys follow, like on the Facebook page, you'll see. Like we ain't bluffing. The winners are there. You know what I'm saying? When we be posting on the page and we say comment your ticket. Comment your ticket, man. We gonna post that mug. We'll post it on here. Somebody might tell that mug. We'll post it. You know what I'm saying? Like
If the ticket look good, I'm gonna tell it for sure.
for
Shit.
sure, man. For sure. We ain't here to make money together. Ain't no hating. We ain't here to make money. Let's do it.
Let's go, man. First up, bro. Illinois at Purdue. Illinois is 7.5 point favorites. I took Illinois on the money line to just straight up beat Purdue. Illinois been hot this year. The only stumble they had was versus Indiana, and Indiana looks like the real fucking deal. So it really ain't no shame. It sounds crazy, but there's no shame at this point in losing to Indiana. Maybe in losing the way they lost because they got fucking killed. All right, I
Yeah.
think the score was. I ain't no think. The score was 63-10. I'm gonna just put it out there for you. They got killed 63-10. That was 2 weeks ago. But they bounced back and beat USC last week on the last second drive. On the last second, they beat USC 34-32. It was clutch. Okay, that's all you need to know. They're playing fucking Purdue. They 4-1. Purdue just got killed 56-30 last week. Purdue lost to USC 33-17 for some context. So if Purdue lost 33-17 and Illinois beat them 34-32, I'm taking Illinois money line to beat Purdue. That's the first leg. Then the second leg of this double up, I got Wisconsin on the road versus Michigan. I teased it all the way up to plus 21.5. Wisconsin is a football school. Michigan is a football school, more so than Wisconsin. But they do the same thing. The only difference is Michigan got better athletes. So, but Michigan's not blowing anybody out. Sure, they beat Nobody University a couple weeks ago, 63-3. But other than that, they lost to Oklahoma 24-13. Still ain't forgot about that. They only beat Nebraska on the road 30-27. Wisconsin is
Right.
about to come out here and get them all they can fucking handle. Wisconsin lost on the road to Alabama 38-14, but that's Alabama.
Right.
Alabama's an SEC school. Wisconsin is Big Ten, yes, but they're not used to just going to play SEC schools. Now, going to play Michigan, that's way more familiar than going to play Alabama. So I'm not saying they're going to win. I'm just saying that I love the 21.5 points. I think that they can easily cover that. Even if they can get blew out and still cover that. So Illinois money line, Wisconsin plus 21.5. I love that. That's plus 103. That's the easiest double up that you're going to get all day. It's the only double up ticket I'm doing today. So that's why I was long winded with that one. But that's the easiest doubles up ticket you're going to get all day. Now I'm going to swing this over
Yeah.
to Ant. Ant, show me what you got.
All right. I got a 4 leg parlay. First, we talked about Iowa State. I'm taking them minus 3.5. I just think they're going to win, and I think it'll be by more than a field goal. After that, I got Georgia minus 14.5. They just lost to Alabama. I think they're going to come out and try to prove a point, and I think it'll be by more than 2 touchdowns. They're playing Kentucky, which Kentucky has not played good football this year. Third, I got Texas minus 9.5. They're playing against Florida. Florida's proved me wrong all year wrong. I mean, all year long. Uh, and Arch Manning, it's time for him to come out of his shell. So I think Texas will win by at least 10 points. And then Vanderbilt, Alabama. Like I said earlier, I got Vanderbilt plus 17.5. As long as they don't lose by 18 points, that's money. I put 50 on it, and the payout is 652. So let's try to make some money with that. That whole ticket is nothing but spread. So they look good. If you want to follow it, you can get you some money.
Man, I like it, man. I like it. I think that got a more of a realistic chance to hit than my ticket do. This 8 legger I got cooked up over here, for sure, man. Let me go down the games. We got a couple of the games the same, not to pick the same, but just for bet's sake. So I got Iowa State. Now I know I picked UC to win. I'm just gonna stare off into the distance for a second. I know I picked UC to win. I did, but but
But it's time for money. It's time for money.
on
That's
my
but
ticket, I got Iowa State. Now listen, last night it was minus 110. This morning it was plus 102 for Iowa State money line. So it means people have been betting UC. The money for the sake of this, it's an 8 leg parlay. So I don't do these. So for the sake of the parlay, I took Iowa State. The plus money just looks good. I'm sorry. So I got Iowa State money line. I got Alabama minus 12 and a half to beat Vanderbilt. I think they recover from last year and beat Vanderbilt by 2 touchdowns. I got Virginia on the road at Louisville plus 8.5. We talked about how Virginia handled their business last week versus Florida State. I think they come out and handle business again today versus Louisville. And if they don't, they still got 8.5 points to work with. I got Florida State at home versus Miami plus 8.5. Again, I got Miami winning this game, but to get Florida State plus 8.5, Miami can go out there and win this game 38-30. They can win this game 20, 24-17. All of those, and I still cover. So the 8.5 with Florida State at home, me seeing home teams this year, I don't mind that at all. Then I got Mississippi State. I teased it up to plus 9.5 on the road at Texas A&M. Texas A&M is a good team, but Mississippi State is not a bad team either. Believe it or not, they both SEC. Mississippi State 3-1, Texas A&M undefeated. Give me the points with Mississippi State. Them SEC games be tricky. We seen with Ole Miss and LSU. You never know what you're gonna get in the SEC for real. You never know who's gonna show up. I think Mississippi State play behind that 3-run record today. For the sixth leg, I got Ohio State at home over Minnesota. Ohio State minus 20.5. So minus 20.5. They just got to win by 21 points. Blow Minnesota out, Ohio State. Blow them out. Don't come out here and let Minnesota stick around in the game. You're not going to let them win anyway. So why not just blow them the fuck out and call it a day? Moving on. I got Kent State on the road at Oklahoma. Oklahoma's quarterback is hurt. I got Kent State plus 49.5. That's a 50 ball. Oklahoma got to win by 50. Did y'all hear me? 50. Oklahoma's starting quarterback is out. If Mendoza was playing, I probably would just not bet the game. But because he's not playing, Oklahoma can blow them out and not win by 50. The fuck, 50? So come on, Kent State, have some fucking Ohio pride for once. Then the last but not least, the eighth leg of this Hail Mary. Notre Dame at home, blowing out Boise State. I got Notre Dame by 16.5 points. I think they get it done easy. I don't think it's a game. Boise State's played good up to this point, but they haven't been out there to Notre Dame. They ain't been into that stadium. Notre Dame got a lot to play for. Their season kind of went down after losing to Miami and then losing the following week. So they got a lot to. They on a 2-game win streak. They're trying to crawl back into the playoff, and they ain't got no conference championship game. So they need all their wins, and this will be a good start. But I know that was a lot, but that's 8 legs. That's a Hail Mary ticket. It's plus 6,264. I'm not telling you to bet 100 on it, but if you put 100 on it, that's over $6,000. But if you just put 5 on it, it's $318. If you put 10 on it, it's $636. You get my drift. It's money to be made with that, and I don't give out Hail Marys often, so you might not get another ticket like this from me for another 7 episodes. So it was a lot to unpack right there, but hey, I'm rolling with it. Iowa State, Alabama, Virginia, Florida State, Mississippi State, Ohio State, Kent State, Notre Dame State. God damn it, fuck it, throw a state on the end of that too. All right. Let me take a deep breath. And you got anything to say about my picks, man?
Oh man, no, I'm just surprised you did a Hail Mary ticket, brother. That ain't like you, man.
It's not like him at all.
Hey, man, it's not. It's
That
not.
ain't.
I
And
gave you the double up first.
yeah, I was gonna say that's Mr. Double Up right there. He threw a Hail Mary. Shit,
Hey, man,
I
I
like it
had to,
though. I
man.
like it. Hey, they hit every once in a while. They hit, bro. Big money, small money makes big money. Sometime, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Listen,
Absolutely,
guys.
man.
Listen, guys. I myself have a ticket myself, and for me, I just tried to keep it simple. I went for the double up route. I
Ain't nothing
took
wrong with it.
yeah, however, what I did was I took Alabama with the money line. I took Alabama's money line. I did take Kentucky. I took Kentucky with the spread against Georgia. And then yeah,
Ooh,
I
that's
took
tough, man. I think Georgia pissed about the Alabama game, and they come out today.
Right.
well on FanDuel, the spread was at 20 and a half on FanDuel. Okay. So I'm like
Okay,
20 and a half, that's a lot. You know what I mean? Like that's a I think Kentucky can they can lose. I mean, hell, lose by 20 for all I care. But 20 that half might save me. You know what I mean? At
it might
20 and a
save you.
half,
It could.
it might save me. Then lastly, I took for the 3-leg parlay, I took the over at 55 and a half with the Iowa State and Cincinnati game. both teams have displayed that they can put up points. Both Iowa State and Cincinnati seem to be relatively healthy for the most part coming in here. So I'm gonna believe that their top guys is gonna do top guy things. Well, we did say for the most part with Iowa State, their receiver or DBs being out, which means Cincinnati should be able to put some points in and do their thing. So I mean, I believe the 55.5 should cover with me. So I got the spread, Kentucky with the Georgia spread. I got the over with the Iowa State and Cincinnati game, 55.5. And I took the Alabama money line. I believe them with them being at home against Vanderbilt. And remember, I told you with revenge on their mind at home, I believe Alabama gets that job done. So 3-leg parlay. It was just plus 330. And then I had a 30% profit boost, which boosted it up to plus 430. So I'll take that. I'll take that. That sounds like money to me.
No, that sounds like money in the bank, man. Outside of
Yes,
that
sir.
Georgia pick, I'm just a little weary because I think Georgia kill them today.
Does that
I think
scare
they
you a
kill
little
them
bit?
today. Yeah, I think they come out guns blazing, leaving no questions unanswered. Like they don't even want to leave room for error today. That's what I
Right,
think. But
right.
Kentucky could
That's
have other plans.
It
yeah. I took
could.
Georgia. I took Georgia plus 14.5 because I think they're going to blow them out. I mean, it's going. I think it's going to be bad.
No,
But
minus. You took a
then
minus 14.5.
Yeah,
minus 4.
minus.
Yeah, minus 14.5. Yeah, yeah. That's going to be a bad game. That's the game you take the nap to right
Which
there.
is cool. And we both can win there. Georgia could
Oh yeah,
win
yeah,
by
yeah. No doubt,
15. Georgia could win
no
by
doubt.
15. You win your bet and I win my bet. You know what I mean?
Right, right, for sure.
Perfect world. Yeah, I like it. I like it, man.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's a perfect segue though, man, because we've been talking about Iowa State, UC. Who do y'all got winning the Big 12? So right now, BYU is 2-0 in the Big 12. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, they 2-0 in the Big 12. Yeah, BYU is 2-0. Iowa State's 2-0. Arizona State's 2-0. Then you got a few 1-0 teams in Houston, Texas Tech, and UC. Now overall, Houston's 4-0 and Iowa State's 5-0. BYU's 5-0. Texas Tech's 5-0. But if UC gets the win today, that could be big for the conference going forward. Like they're right in the thick of things. They'll be 4-1 in the conference, and they'll just be wait for the other teams to beat up on each other. So out of BYU, Iowa State, Arizona State, Houston, Texas Tech, Cincinnati, and I'll even throw Utah in there because they 4-1. Any conference championship winners out of that bunch, yo?
Texas Tech, ranked number 11 in the country, and I think as far as the Big 12, they're just they're the dominant team. I don't think anybody, including BYU, I don't think anybody in the Big 12 can beat Texas Tech. I got them winning the Big 12.
Here's my
You got them
thing.
winning.
See, that's not a bad pick, but here's my thing. Cincinnati, schedule wise. So first of all, let me say this number one, and I say this with respect. The Big 12 doesn't have anybody that's like blows me away. No, did you know what I mean? Like they have nobody that just you know a powerhouse in my opinion. Okay, there's nobody in the Big 12 that's just head and shoulders above the next person. Okay, in my opinion. So
Hmm.
with that being said, Cincinnati. I'm looking at their schedule here. Okay,
Don't do it.
Cincinnati does not have a game on their schedule like they when they play Iowa State today. I took Cincinnati to win today. Their next ranked opponent, at least as of today, is the second to last game against 23. That ain't top 10. 23 BYU. Besides that, there's nobody else that they play that's ranked. Now, that would assume that Cincinnati would then have to go damn near undefeated for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying this conference could beat up on each other, and like there's nobody that's like head and shoulders. So I'm actually gonna roll with Cincinnati here. I really
Hey,
am, man. I mean, they
hey
got
guys,
there's nobody here on their schedule that blows me away.
we got a comment from Jimmy Parmley. He commented and said Arizona State, which really that's not a bad pick either. Arizona State's been looking good, so I still say Texas Tech, but we appreciate that comment, Jimmy. Like Arizona State, I think is a sleeper. We didn't even mention them. You know what I mean? So we appreciate the comment, but I'm gonna have to disagree with him. I still go Texas Tech. And Tim, as far as you look. Now I'm gonna get back to you. I got you. I wanted to acknowledge the comments, but come on, bro. What? we're talking about Cincinnati and we're talking about conference champion. We're about to lose today. What are we talking about right now? We got Arizona State, Texas Tech. Who else was it? Houston. But Cincinnati's not. They're a mid-tier team in the Big 12.
But
I
their
understand we're
schedule,
here.
they I believe they're a mid-tier team in the nation. I mean, I believe the conference itself is a mid-tier conference. But in the inside of the conference itself, it's just that the schedule kind of just align and falls with they don't play anybody. That's like, you know, if
All right, hold on.
it,
Let me speak for my Arizona State guy real quick. Okay, he might be on to something here. Arizona State just beat TCU. TCU was they're not ranked now, so they're not appearing ranked on UC schedule anymore. Sheesh. But they were ranked 24 last week. I'm sorry, they were ranked 24 at the beginning of the year, and they lost to Arizona State, 27-24. Then Arizona State beat Baylor on the road, 27-24. Then again, I'm not. Everybody's not big on Mississippi State like I am, but Arizona State beat Miss. I mean, they lost to Mississippi State barely, like barely. That might not be a bad loss, 24-20, at Mississippi State. So, and then the rest of their schedule is a Big 12 schedule. They got Iowa State and they have Texas Tech and Houston. They actually have, like, they're on a bye week this week, but they got bangers back to back to back to back. They got Utah, Texas Tech, Houston, Iowa State. Four of the top five teams in the Big 12. So I think they don't win it by default because they already got one L, and I can see them taking another one, maybe even two over the course of the next 4 weeks. But Arizona State wasn't a bad pick. Let me
No,
just
it's
show
not.
him some love on that. It wasn't a bad pick. I still got UC over Arizona State, but I definitely don't got you. I love the Bearcats, but I don't got them winning the conference though, man. I think they stumble. They got to go on the road to Utah. Utah's 4-1. They're not ranked, but they are 4-1. They got to go on the road to Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State got pride, and that's going to be a home game. They're going to get up for that game. And a lot of teams in the Big 12 still look at UC as the newcomers. They only been here for 2 years. To jump in, coming in, this is already their best start, 3-1. So to come in and just win the conference, that might be a little bit of a stretch. 2 years in, you know what I'm saying? You see how Dion doing? He ain't won the conference yet. He just got
but
here too.
again, I get you, but again, my logic is how you just said that UC got to go on the road to those teams. In my mind, those teams are has to say, well, we got UC coming to town because there's no team to me like there's no team that can just look at UC and say, oh, it's just UC. There's no team in that conference, in my opinion, that sits worthy like that. I think that you look at a team like you could look at a team like a Colorado. Well, Colorado's cooked. They're not Colorado. But you look at Utah. You look at Texas Tech. You look at Arizona
Texas
State.
Tech. Texas Tech is it this year for them for
You
the
Yeah.
Big
feel me?
12.
Arizona State, BYU. I mean, I get it. Iowa State. I get it. But again, there's just there. I believe if Cincinnati wins today, now everything predicates on if they win today. If they lose today, then totally throw my argument out the window. But if UC wins today, they would have not only a conference win, they would have two conference wins. They would be undefeated in the conference. UC or Iowa State would then fall back because they would have a loss, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. I like UC, man. I like UC.
I mean, I like it too. I mean, it's a beautiful place. I mean, it's like, we got the soccer team behind us. They're going to be partying hard. UC's great. I love UC. The campus. That's about it. Little cousin. What are we talking about, bro? We took that, man. Oh, I can't believe you, Tim. You want to talk about a bet, man? I would bet you anything. UC don't, not even close, not even top three in the Big 12. Come on, man. I know we
It's,
here, but don't show them too much love.
you're gonna
Come
get your
on.
flowers if UC win the championship. I know it's weeks and weeks and weeks away, months away actually, but you're gonna get some serious flowers. You're gonna no Diddy, motherfucker gonna think it's Valentine's Day if UC win. Cause I'm gonna give you
Right,
your flowers live. Can we even
right.
say no Diddy still? He only got 4 years. Is no Diddy still relevant? I mean, shit. R. Kelly got 20 years, or 30 years. We don't say no R. Kelly, no Kels. He only
Right.
got what he got. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. Just saying.
Have,
I
hey,
ain't
fellas,
defending Diddy. I'm not defending Diddy. All right.
what about the SEC? Who's gonna win the SEC championship?
I tell
Woo,
you what.
man.
I tell you what, man. Now D, I know that you had just recently said newcomers wouldn't come in and pretty much take over. But
He's going
Oklahoma,
Oklahoma. Oh, he's going
Oklahoma, man,
Oklahoma. He going
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Listen, man, I'm sitting here. I'm looking at their schedule now. They have Alabama. They do have to go to Alabama. They have to go to Tennessee. They have Ole Miss still on their schedule that comes to town. They still have Texas on their
You,
schedule.
hey, and you know about Ole Miss now,
I guess.
Yeah,
huh?
I guess.
That
yeah,
nigga know about Ole Miss
And
after
yeah,
I'm
last
willing to
buddy.
week.
bet. I'm willing to bet that's who Ant's gonna roll with, and I'm ready for that argument. But I tell you what, man. I tell you what.
Argument,
I,
argument.
I'm rolling with Oklahoma, man. I think Oklahoma comes to the SEC and they pretty much take over.
Have you seen
Now,
their schedule?
hold on, time out. Wait a minute. Now, this is basic. This is assuming that Mateer will be back soon to play. You know what I mean? If he's done for a while for the season, like for example, they got Texas next. If he can't play against Texas, then that's a whole that eliminates everything I'm saying. You know what I mean? Now, but if he's there, if Mateer's there and they're full healthy, ready to go, I'm rolling with Oklahoma.
I got to interject real quick. We got D Penner who just commented Alabama. Um,
Oh,
I
you know
mean,
he's a SEC.
yeah.
Nah, he love that. He love the SEC, man. No did he? He love the SEC.
He's an SEC connoisseur, so he say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You good. Um, Now I'm going Ole Miss. Okay. Here's the thing: you got Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Texas, which Texas loss wasn't in the conference, but you got all these SEC teams with at least one loss. Ole Miss is undefeated. Period. Okay. So if Ole Miss has one game to play with, they could lose a game and still be at least tied for first place. Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin, I think it's his year. Like I said last week, he always has his team in the top 25. He's a good coach, but they look different this year, and I think people are sleeping on them. When you talk about the SEC, it's always Alabama, Georgia. Well, you know what? They ain't. It's not 3, 4 years ago, guys. You know what I mean? I think Ole Miss is the best team in the SEC, and they do have a tough schedule, but I think they're going to win it.
Ole Miss has to go on the road at Georgia and back-to-back games at Georgia and then right next week at Oklahoma and back-to-back games.
Now you're talking about the same Georgia that was down 21-0 against Tennessee in the first quarter. Okay, you're talking about the same Georgia that just lost to Alabama. I mean, and that Alabama lost to Florida State. Ole
Well, you
Miss is
just
better than
named
them.
you just named three teams that are potential top five, potential type. Maybe not necessarily
Who,
Tennessee, but Alabama, LSU, or not, but Florida State. Like those are teams that are like top 10, top five quality type of teams.
brother? I disagree with Alabama though. I think Alabama, they're not going to make the playoffs this year.
Oh,
Whoa,
you're crazy. You're crazy.
whoa! Did they
What?
not
Oh,
just beat
you're
What?
Georgia
crazy.
last week? Didn't they
You're
just beat
crazy.
Georgia last week?
They just beat Georgia. Like, what are we talking about here? What are
Their
we
only
Okay,
doing?
L is the Florida State.
okay. Hold on. They beat Georgia last year. Was Alabama in the playoffs last year? I mean, did I miss that game?
That's last year.
And this is this year,
They lost to Vanderbilt last year. They wasn't Alabama, man. They
bro.
was Ala bullshit. All
Look,
right, they was Ala
who the
bullshitting last year.
yeah, but I don't see Alabama beating Tennessee. Alabama's not. They ain't it.
Look, I'll let you have that. I'm not about to sit here and defend Alabama because that's not who I got winning the SEC championship. All
Well,
right,
talk to me
and
then.
I don't got Ole Miss either. All right, and I don't got Oklahoma either. Before I tell y'all my pick, I'm about to get ready to break y'all picks apart. Oklahoma is a great team. I was all on the bandwagon until Mateer got hurt, and assuming Mateer will be back, they're gonna take care of Kent State. That's that. Nah. I'm picking Texas to win the SEC. Oklahoma play Texas on the 11th, right? So that's a week from today.
That's
That's
next
going to be
week.
an L. Texas is going to go into Oklahoma and win. I'm calling that right now. Then they got to go on the road. But even if you don't think that's an L, let me count the ways. Oklahoma has to go on the road to South Carolina with a banged up quarterback. On the road. You don't think they're going to lose that? Let me count the ways. They got Ole Miss after South Carolina at home. That's who Ant thinks is going to win. Ole Miss just beat LSU, who you was worshiping. You was fucking with LSU. Ole Miss just took them down. Okay, you still don't think they're gonna lose. Let me count the ways. They got Tennessee right after that on the road at Tennessee. Right after that, they got Alabama on the road at Alabama. Right after that, they got Missouri at home. Missouri. Right after that, they got LSU at home. Their schedule's not going to let them win the SEC. Even if they are a good team, they're going to lose. Texas, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Alabama, Missouri, LSU. Those last five teams are ranked top 20. They're losing to at least two of these games. At least two. That out of Texas, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Alabama, Missouri, LSU, I got Oklahoma losing two of those. Now, and my boy, Mr. Bayless, you got Ole Miss. Now, Ole Miss got a better chance than Oklahoma. They've already got their great wins under their belt, especially with LSU. That's probably the best win they can get all year. Now, they got Georgia next week. Full disclosure, or the week after next. I'm sorry. So they got Georgia. That's going to be a loss. They're going on the road to Georgia. I don't see them going and beating Georgia at home. If the game was at home, maybe. But all right. Then they got Oklahoma. Tim thinks Oklahoma's going to win based off of his pick. All right. So that's not a shot in the dark. They got Florida, and then they got to go to Mississippi State. So again, they have. I think they can get in the SEC championship game. I would definitely put them in the game, but I think they lose to either Georgia or Oklahoma. But I think again, that's if they only lose one more game. Texas, on the other hand, bro. And again, I'm sorry if I'm long-winded, but I just had to go to the schedules for this. Texas, on the other hand, they already beat. They're about to beat Florida today. They lost to Ohio State. That's their only loss. Keep that in mind because everybody just forgot about Texas. They're going to beat Florida. If they beat Oklahoma, they got Kentucky, Mississippi State. I'm looking past Vanderbilt. I know Vanderbilt's good, but if after Vanderbilt loses today, I think it'll open up everybody's eyes that they're not the same Vanderbilt that they was last year. And then they got Georgia. And they got Texas A&M as well too. But I think Texas. I'm rolling with Texas. They got out of those the rest of their schedule. I think they got two potential losses. Maybe Oklahoma, maybe at Georgia, because it's on the road. I think they beat Texas A&M at home. I think Texas get it done, man. I don't see no threat from UK to Texas, no threat from Vanderbilt, no threat from Mississippi State, no threat from Arkansas, no threat from Florida. They just got too many. I think they got the easiest schedule as far as SEC schedules go, because it's not easy. But as far as SEC schedules go, I like Texas, man. I like Texas.
That's not bad. I mean, logically, you definitely made a great case. Logically, you definitely, made a case for sure. So, I mean, it's not bad. I honestly don't think either one of the picks that we made, are bad picks. I don't think nothing was out of the park. Now, you guys may think that my Oklahoma pick is way out of the park, but
only because the quarterback. Only because of the quarterback.
Right. That's me assuming that material will be healthy and can play. And so, right. I mean, we'll see. We will see. It'll be interesting.
But like he said, only because of the quarterback. I got to say the same thing about Texas. Now, Arch Manning has the namesake. He's a star. His NIL evaluation's out of the water. But if you look at stats, Arch Manning has one of the worst QB ratings in the SEC. He hasn't played good football. I'm not hating on him. I think Arch is going to be good, just not this year. He hasn't played good this year. And I think for them to win an SEC championship, they're going to have good quarterback play. And Arch ain't doing it.
I see Dre talking about Arch ain't better than last year's Texas team. They might not be, man. I can't argue with that. Last year's Texas team was a surefire playoff team. But shit, this team, they only lost to Ohio State.
That's true.
So, and who did they lose to in the playoff last year?
Ohio State.
Okay, so their last two losses have only come against Ohio State. Somebody else got to show me.
I feel you.
Show me.
I feel you.
I like Oklahoma though, man. I do like Oklahoma. I think their schedule just got too much. I think Ole Miss, they just got an easier path. A much easier path. But hey, three different teams, man. You can't argue with that. Like, we can agree to disagree. And the beautiful thing about it is it's all gonna play out on the field.
Right.
It's all gonna play out on the field. Let's get to the Big Ten. I think we all know who's gonna win the Big Ten now.
OH.
I think we all know who's gonna. Hey, honestly, I forgot. I'm looking at my notes, man.
Hey D, wait, before you go,
I'm looking at my notes, brother.
Hold on, D.
Go
Before
ahead.
you go, before you go, save your argument. Save your argument because I would like to save the Big Ten and the ACC for next week. I would like to save that for next week, sir, because I believe I kind of got, especially for that ACC. I kind of got a curveball here. I know we're running short on time, but I kind of, I got a thought here for that ACC. So I want to save that for next week so that we can deep dive into it.
No, I ain't mad at that. We can definitely do that. What we gonna do
Sounds
before
good.
we get out of here is just give y'all a quick reminder of these tickets, though, because again, that's what we getting up early in the morning at fucking 7 in the morning doing this shit for. Okay, give y'all a reminder to get on these double up bets. Remember, my bet, I got Illinois money line, I got Wisconsin plus 21 and a half. That's my easy double up for you. I dropped the Hail Mary ticket on y'all. That was 8 legs. Iowa State money line, Alabama by 12 and a half, Virginia plus 8.5. Florida State plus 8.5, Mississippi State plus 10.5, Ohio State minus 20.5, Kent State plus 49.5, and Notre Dame State minus 16.5. God damn it. That's what I'm calling them. Notre Dame State, man. They gonna impress some people. They on a win streak, man. You want to remind them about your ticket too, man? And just give them,
Yeah,
give the people
yeah.
what they want.
I got Iowa State minus 3.5. I got Georgia minus 14.5. I got Texas minus 9.5. And I got Vanderbilt plus 17.5. Big money on that ticket. Follow it.
All right, man. Fucking with it, man. We rocking with it. This has been a good
Yeah.
ass show today, man. This is what I'm talking about right here.
Great show, man. And just to let y'all know, just a reminder that I took Alabama money line. I took Kentucky to cover. If any of you think Kentucky can cover that 20-point spread, 20.5 over Georgia, I took Kentucky to cover. And I also took the over 55.5 of the Iowa State and Cincinnati game. So that's my picks, man. That's my picks.
All
All right,
right. Good
man.
show.
Shit, let's roll out of here, man. Call it a day. Shit, good
Yeah.
luck with everybody's picks. We gonna be right back in the morning, 9 in the morning, live with the NFL show. Everybody. Yeah, I got
One
up. I had to
last
get up,
thing,
man. I
D.
couldn't help myself, man.
Real quick before we go. One last thing. I want to show y'all something real quick, man. I want to show y'all something, man. My son, just real quick before we get out of here, my son started a new school this year. So you know how it is when you're in the second grade, when you start a new school. You know what I'm saying? It's tough when you out there. You know what I'm saying? My son got on his first month at the first year. I mean, at the new school, he got student of the month. Student of the month, man. My son, Caden Williams, man, he doing it, man.
Salute,
New
That's
school,
what's
salute.
up.
new
That's what's
Tell them
school.
up.
You know how it is.
congratulations, brother.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
You feel, brother? What's
What's
up,
Tell
up?
them
brother?
congratulations, brother.
Hell
Student
yeah.
of the
Man.
month, man. Shout out my little man, man.
Congratulations, brother.
For sure,
All
for
right, y'all.
sure.
Y'all know what it is, man. Never made it from the niggas who played it but never made it. All right, tune in tomorrow morning. Shout out to Will. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to consistency. We out.
Yes, sir. We out of here.